Sundays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Going play action with Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Chased out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. And this time,
let's go.
Before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Darts out of the shotgun. This is
Come on.
by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. He's got his guys into the red
Come
zone
on.
before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First give of the game here to the rookie out of UCF. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Now here he goes on the boot.
Let's go.
They're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the Niners' 9-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th-down decision.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage Colts team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 6. The 49ers first down.
First and 10, Herbert. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, give to Tutin. Oh, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, Herbert made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And the 49er first down.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's Herbert once more. Held in left side. Not a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Second down 6 at the Colts 25-yard line.
Now Herbert again.
Oh, catches.
Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Jo, on zaś go oczywiście będę robił.
So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Herbert throwing again. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
What the fuck?
We talk about these wide receivers all the time.
That was not a fumble.
Body control, but I'll say this: these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks, is so hard to do, and that is a master's
That was
class
not a fumble.
at how to take the ball away. Well done.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down Colts.
For a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
Dark
line.
from the pistol. Downfield, this finds Waddle.
That was not a fumble.
The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
First down. First and 10.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the
That
run
was
in the
not a
middle.
fumble.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
49ers close it in, and down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for the defense who puts a sack on the board. Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. It's a handoff to Tillman, running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Fuck.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. LeJohntay Wester to return it.
Give it up.
He's
In the
brought
bad
down
man.
at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Dart. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Get it to Downs on the RPO. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Dart. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one gains 7. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19.
Throwing on third. Here's Dart. And he'll get
Caught
up
that.
enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and 10 at the 49.
On first down, here's Dart. It is caught left side. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's another Colts first down.
One play action with Dart. Connects on the crosser. Now this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Complete on the option. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
2-yard line.
Harvey has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now
Fuck,
in the
man.
ground game, the jet
The
sweep,
fumble with DB,
it's a
man.
weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one.
Fumble
You mentioned the
DB,
value
bro.
he could bring beyond the work, but just catching the football.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Lion.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He's on 25 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. to turn a good play into a great play.
Hits him on the out route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the 49er
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Tootin. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Respect the dot.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Justin Herbert with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the upright.
Respect the dot.
And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game.
49ers 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Wester on the return. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. And I'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's good for a Colts.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and
12 to go now on 2nd down after the sack. Darts out of the shotgun. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here.
Oh my.
Makes the catch. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Colts 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something.
Oh my
It brings
God.
up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Dart going to throw again. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks like a couple yards shy of that marker. Offensive line fast. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way
What
down to
the
the
fuck?
15-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15.
In the red zone now.
Give me that shit.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Back to throw it. And they're going to get there to force him out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. On the give, it's to And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Herbert going to tuck and run. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Downfield,
Dot.
and he has McConkey. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
Andrew
And that means
Ladd
it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
McConkey.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
The 49er 1st down.
Herbert back to throw.
Oh my
Incomplete.
God.
Couldn't hang on through the
Yo, I
contact.
gotta get rid of this nigga, bro.
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of